I have saved a lot of things over time. I have Polaroids of people I no longer speak to on my wall, birthday cards, wristbands and concert tickets, pieces of memories that one might have otherwise thrown away, yet are held sacred in significance upon the walls of my bedroom. A physical manifestation of myself, I guess. Are we not all collages of sorts, composed of the memories we have made? I find lessen now my desire to compose of such physical manifestations. I find solace in letting things be only in my mind and memory. I believe our society has become so obsessed with externalizing this element of the psyche, taking pictures to concretize our experiences, making our livelihoods into something tangible, then posting it in order to gain validation from others. We have commodified ourselves, turned our personality, interests, and lives into a curated image, a marketplace where the self is sold and the currency is attention. Can things not just be for ourselves anymore? Must every moment be captured for someone else's eyes to see? Are we all chronic oversharers, or are we just saving things? Hey, what?
Do I need to bring anything?
Oh, no, but, could you get I think I left my Carhartt hoodie in your house, in your room. Did I? Hey, oh. Little did you know I was Hey, what's up, guys? So, I hope you enjoyed those innermost thoughts from the innermost pages of my journal. Now, as you may be able to tell from summarizing that excerpt, today's topic for today's episode is going to be saving things. And so, to help me speak about this topic, I brought along my very good friend, Lexi. Hi! And she's a really good person for this topic because, bro, you're jingling too much.
Oh.
I think she will be a really good person to talk about this topic with because if there's one thing that everybody knows about Lexi, it's that she has a lot of shit on her walls. That is correct. Try to keep the mic like the same distance. Don't move your hand. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so, as she said, I'm Lexi, and I do keep stuff on my wall.
How are you doing today?
I'm great. It is a little, I don't know if you can tell by the color of the back window, it is very gloomy outside, but we're persevering.
Yeah, is it making you feel gloomy today?
Just a little.
Yeah. It's a little bit gloomy today, but we have something to cheer us up.
1, 2, 3. Red
Bull.
Say what flavor color you got.
Today I got strawberry apricot, otherwise known as aprikoke, from the Greek word barkoke. That's a reference to Call Me By Your Name.
You know what barkake? You know what that sounds like?
Shh. The fuck?
Bleep that out.
What is bukkake? Can you actually explain to me? Because I've always...
Like right now?
Yeah,
in this moment? So bukkake is the
really...
act of typically a woman sitting on her knees in the middle of a circle of men and they all eject onto her face.
Oh.
So I first learned about bukkake during my time of playing D&D. Because I played with older men and they would talk about it.
That's bad. Okay, so today's trauma candy bowl. What flavor do you have?
I have coconut berry, artificially flavored Vitalite. Yeah.
So have you ever tried this one before?
Not this flavor, no.
Okay, so should we do a little ASMR?
Yep. Oh. Ooh, be careful.
This is my favorite flavor of Red Bull. You don't like
it
it?
kind of
Can I
tastes like
taste it?
perfume.
So today what we will be doing is we're going to be going into a not undisclosed craft store, and we will be making a cute craft of some picture frames, decorating the picture frames while we talk about the excerpt from today's journal entry. And also,
Ew.
we both chose pictures of each other that we really love, and we're going to be decorating them with the picture frames while we discuss some different questions. Without further ado, let's go into the craft store. Hey guys, so we're at the craft store. Welcome.
So I have a question. So my question is, are we only buying the picture frame here, or are we also buying the gadgets and things to put on the frame here?
Yeah. So that's a great question. Thanks for asking. So it depends on the pricing of the various stickers and things that they might have here.
Okay, I also want to look at the...
Come in.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Girl.
Damn, I'm gonna jerk off to
that
that.
is-
Alright, so here's what I'm thinking.
Remember.
Oh wait. Okay, so I think that that's a bit too skinny. That could be
No.
good.
What if it doesn't fit on the shelf? What if the shelf is too short in our dorm?
Girl.
So it would be better if it was shorter. You know what I mean? You have to think about these things.
So should we do this one?
Probably.
Alright, let's get that.
And then you put it away.
So we actually couldn't we decided to go to the dollar store as well because all of the stuff at the non-disclosed craft store was too expensive.
Yeah.
All the like stickers. So we just got the frames there, and we're gonna go get the stickers.
Puppet squish from the famous TikTok thing. Oh, Simple Dimple on the ground. Look, little Uno. Isn't that so cute? It's so little. I love Uno. It's so fun. I found the sticker. Blah blah blah.
Oh, I have that. Remember?
Blah blah
So
blah.
let's just pick. Well, I don't want to go to another store. So should we just
Sure.
go from these ones?
Hell no. I mean, what the heck? Absolutely not.
So you think we should go to a different store?
Genuinely, yes, because
Yeah, these suck, huh?
we have a lot of. We picked big frame space.
Yeah. Okay, let's
And
go to a
we don't
different
have
store.
anything to fill the space of the frame.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we're gonna go to a different dollar store. So, yeah, I don't know what's up. So, I don't think I'm autistic, but I have been noticing lately that sometimes people say things to me, or I say something, and I'm like, is that a joke? And I don't know.
Well,
And then I have to ask, wait, you were joking about that, right?
I think that's.
Oh, okay.
I think
That's normal.
Yeah. Yeah, because Tone is actually. I'm not the person we should be talking about this with
What
because I am. Is
that
that Jamaica?
You're making me crazy.
Oh, shit!
That was in
What is-
sync, bro. Alright, so now we're gonna go into the second location.
Non-disclosed.
Second dollar store. I already
Non-disclosed
said we were at the
cheap.
dollar store. Non-disclosed. Okay, so let's go. Everyone says that, like, Deftones music is like sex music. Oh. But you know what is really sex music? Is Brent Faiyaz, bro. You know Brent Faiyaz?
Can you sing a song for me?
Cause I know that I get rough. I just wanna feel your touch sometimes.
I think I know that.
And I like to listen to it. You wanna know why? Cause I'm the Rizzler.
Bro,
Was it National Sticker Day yesterday or something? Oh wait, Lexi, I found some more.
Bottom of the barrel, bro.
So we have all of our craft supplies, and we have our pictures, and we have
Oh
our
my-
picture frames. And
Oh
now
my god.
we're ready to start doing everything. So here's our picture
I
frame.
hit my funny bone.
Here's my picture frame. And we have our super glue.
We have hecka stickers too.
And we have some letters.
Cat!
We have some
I like this
giggle
one.
eyes, goggle eyes.
Oh, there's no orange.
And we're good.
Oh.
So I have my questions here that I'm gonna ask you.
'Kay.
So my question to you is, are you a sentimental person?
Yes, I am. I really get caught in the moment of. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. I really like to appreciate things
Yeah.
the second it's happening, and I'm one of those people. I sit back and I'm like, wow, this is such a great moment. I want to remember this forever. But that looks like shit. That's like the cork board around. Yeah. Gimme, baby.
So let's talk about the things on the walls, because that's kind of sort of what the
main
excerpt was talking about.
So you already saw my wall.
Yeah.
And so basically, I started mine, honestly, in middle school. And it's really grown over the few years. And it started, I can really remember is I went to a trip. I went to Utah. And I had a lot of things that I collected from that time. And I was like, I want to do something with this, but I don't know what exactly to do with it. And I want to see it all the time, and I don't want to just put it away, because something about me, I love the idea of scrapbooks, but I can't do it because I don't want to put something that I really like in a book and have it closed forever. I like the
agree.
idea of what I like and what
Being
I
on
think is
display.
interesting being on display for
Yeah.
everyone to see and myself. It's mostly so I can remember things that happen, because I am afraid that there's a moment that means a lot to me, and I'm worried that I'm gonna forget it because
Yeah.
I don't have unlimited phone storage, so I can't just have pictures of everything.
Yeah.
So I used to take things from hangouts with people, or trash. I used to take trash from hangouts with people and put it on my wall. I have a Capri Sun wrapper on my wall because of a time that I was with someone, and it reminds me of them. Yeah.
I think I started doing it because you did it, and to be honest, a lot of the things that I put on my wall was just because I was like, I just need to put stuff on my wall. And
So there wasn't really a reason. It was just
well, it was
I think it
stuff
looked cool.
Yeah, it was both. It was stuff that was significant, but also because I was like, I want to put things on my wall, so I was like, I'm gonna start putting things on my wall, and then I did. Okay, sorry, the camera died. So, what do you think about what I said in the thing of people feeling the need to make a collage of their life?
I feel like
on social media?
recently people are really obsessed with the idea of being unique and being an individual that I don't know, they just showing who they are. I don't know how to word this without it sounding weird.
Crafting an image.
They really like crafting an image of who they are and the things that they like. I am very guilty of this too.
Why do you think people do that? For external validation?
That, and also for the people that don't know me in real life, or well, I guess yeah, for the people who don't know me in real life, the people I talk to online, it's nice for them to know my interests and how I am visually in person through pictures and
But
stuff.
do you think that's an accurate representation of yourself?
It's more of the inside of my head.
That's interesting.
But
That is an interesting thing, a representation of so are you saying even if it's not a real I also have dinosaur stickers. If it's not a real representation of you, it's a representation of how
mind.
you view yourself, which
Yes.
says something about
Yes,
you.
for sure.
So if someone, would you be ah, shoot. If someone said you're so different in real life than how I thought you would be based on your persona online, would that upset you?
a
Or
little
would
bit.
you,
Yeah.
it would?
Because it's hard for me to perceive myself
Yeah.
from someone else's. I had a sticker in my hair. I don't even know how long that was in there.
From someone else's perspective.
Yeah, and it's like, I want to know how people view me, but also if it's not what I think it is, then it'll be upsetting. And then I'll think too much about it, and I'll just like have like a crisis.
So you're like trying to, what do you try to get across on your
Internet persona.
Because, okay, let me tell you, one time, bleep this out, said to me, he was like, or he like DM'd me, and this, or no, he texted me, and this is like kind of messed up, to be honest, to say this to somebody, but he was like, it's so like obvious that you're trying to like portray a certain type of persona on your Instagram.
That is weird.
But isn't that kind of a fucked up thing to say to somebody? I think
I would hate to hear that.
Oh, this is a good question. Okay. Do you think it's a red flag to not have social media?
I think people who think way too much about. Okay, this is gonna sound like I'm talking about you, but it's
okay.
It's not exactly.
Yeah.
People who have an incredibly strong opinion about either how they look on social media or how they. I know you don't like social media, but like, you're a different case. Somehow.
I don't even have
people,
to be different.
People who are like, God, social media. Ugh. People just have very strong opinions about it. Just kind of like irk me a little bit. But with you, it's like chill. Because like I know your reasoning behind it, and it's like.
I would say some of the difference with that is like I try not to seem like I'm better than people because I don't like social media.
And you also make it known that it's your opinion and you don't care if other people have it.
Yes.
When people make it other people's problem and they're
exactly.
like, social media is ruining us and you shouldn't have it.
Exactly.
When people say that,
they're
then
trying
I'm
to
like,
be better
okay,
than you.
Yeah, you're doing way too much.
Yeah, I agree, because I think the other thing is that like even though I go through, because I just think that it's hard for me to have. I think everybody's addicted to social media, and that just like irks me more than it irks other people. Like I just can't deal with letting myself be like addicted to it. So I choose to try not to have that happen. But like that's just because it bothers me. And I've said this before, but like if it doesn't bother you, then like that's fine. For me, it bothers me. And that's why I like try to stay away from it, is because it like bothers me knowing that I'm like addicted to it. But it does make me kind of sad when people are like, oh yeah, like I know I'm like addicted to social media, but I don't really care. Because I'm like
you don't care at all?
Yeah,
it doesn't bother you in any way?
Because that seems like you don't care about yourself.
Right.
And that's what I don't like, because I care about myself. Bruh. And, like, I don't want to have something controlling me that I
have control over.
Yes. This is how mine's looking.
Aw, mine.
Doesn't that look so cute?
Yeah. I don't really have a lot going on right now. I have...
Kissy.
I have a vision.
LOL. Okay, next question. Do you think you get validation from the internet, and, like, what makes you want to post things? And do you think that there's a level of you that does it because you want validation?
I feel like there is a level of validation that I get from it, and it is conscious, like I'm aware of it. And I do create an image, but again, it's like in my head. And I'm aware that I'm creating an image, but it's like how I view myself, but also how I want other people to view me.
Right.
But I'm very aware that it might not be completely accurate to who I am, and I don't want to know if that's how people actually view me or not.
Yeah. I think that you and I, like, you're more online than me. And again, that's mostly just because of Reels. And because I will get addicted, and I just don't like being addicted to short form content. But, oh flip. These are not the sticky back ones, so I'm gonna have to use a glue. I think we have healthy relationships. Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like the bad thing about, I don't think posting things is always a bad thing, because my thing with posting things is like, it's also like, in this day and age, you can't live without social media, because you literally can't. So to me, it's like, even if I don't love it, I've recognized that I have to live with it, and I have to just like deal with that, you know? And the other thing that I was gonna say is, like, for example, like, on, like, dating apps or whatever, you need to have a social media so that people know that you're not, like, a freak,
weirdo.
you know?
Yeah, because if I can't find you on Instagram, I probably wouldn't. This is something I'm realizing just now.
Yeah.
If I can't find you on Instagram and you have zero presence online, you're gonna freak me out, and I'm not gonna want to be your friend.
How can you know that they're a real person?
I mean, also that, and also, like, if I meet you in person, but you don't have, like, anything, I don't know, but that's just, like, me, though, because I have a pretty strong online presence, and I feel like I need to be friends with people who are similar with me, you know?
Yeah.
So I also need that back.
Which is why it's interesting how we're friends, because I'm not very online.
But also, like, when we became friends,
I was online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not gonna stop being friends with you because,
Right.
and, like, I respect how you feel about that, so I don't really care.
I agree, which is why I feel like it's not that big of a deal, but you have friends that are online, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it, like, makes up for it.
It's nice to, like,
I wish that I could be chronically online, because being chronically online is fun.
I feel like I have better connections with people who post things online, because I don't know, they just have, like,
Similar
an
humor.
artistic, like,
that
vision for things that I appreciate.
Yeah,
Because also I just like having, like, artistic friends.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
And it does factor in my friendships with people.
Yeah. I feel like the way people portray themselves on the internet does say a lot, because I think that the ultimate red flag thing is if you are a chronic story poster.
Yeah, and yeah. And if you look into things way too much, oh my god, yeah. Back to, like, what I was saying earlier about how when people feel extreme emotions about social media,
or if they react, people take that shit too seriously. They take it, if you are looking through every single view on your story, you're a psycho.
yeah, and if you're like, okay, I notice when people unfollow me, but not all the time.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I just, like, remember, I'm like, oh, I'm at, like, 320 followers, and I come back, like, a few days later, I'm like, I think it went down.
But I don't look at who it was.
Exactly. I don't go back and, like,
look at who it was.
people who are like, blah, 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 unfollowed me, so I unfollowed them back. I don't notice.
I don't notice
unless anything is said.
Unless I, like, look at their profile, like, months later.
Yeah, because I'm
like,
curious or something.
Oh, why did they unfollow me?
Exactly.
But we know someone who would go through, like, when someone unfollowed them, they would go through every single, like, follower that they had, and they had, like, a lot of, it was like, they had like 500 followers or something, right?
I don't know.
But they would go through and, like, see who it was.
And
which
then,
is crazy.
Like, analyze everything
why.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And it was, like, hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Ooh.
Because that's, like, not a normal thing that people do.
Yeah. Anyways, so oversharing. So I and you, I would say, but especially me, I don't know. Actually, I don't know your opinion on if you think that you, whatever. Let me finish my sentence. I think that I used to be a chronic story oversharer. Do you think you ever did that?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
But I feel like your time oversharing was probably a little bit worse than mine.
Yeah, it was.
Because you were more in depth with what you
Also-
were saying. I was very vague with the things that was happening to me.
Oversharing on your story is fine, all fun and games, until something happens to you that people shouldn't know about, and you share it because you have that pattern.
Yeah.
Honestly, if someone is posting on their story 20 times a day, I don't want to be friends with them.
Yeah. Yeah. And it makes me embarrassed for them because I'm like, what? Like, how? I've gotten to the age where I enjoy having secrets.
Yeah,
and things that I don't share with people.
Exactly.
And it's a nice feeling to have. And I just don't like knowing that I've aired out my business to everyone
I agree.
and that they know everything about me. However, I don't overshare.
No, you
I don't
don't.
overshare.
You
But
share more than
I
do.
share.
On the internet.
Yeah, I just like say it how it is. And I have like I have like 12 people on my close friends, but I'm like, I wouldn't say all of them are my close friends, but like, I'm like friends with, another thing, people who put random ass people on their close friends story.
Crazy.
That's a different story because I would overshare on my close friend story, but I was like good friends with the people on that. The individual that we have mentioned had random ass people on their close friends and would like air out their business.
Yeah, like internet friends.
And also just bitches that they didn't know.
And also or people that we knew in real life that we didn't talk to.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
Which made it worse.
That's
which
so
made it so
bad.
much worse because also, well, I'm not gonna, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I think that just like for me, I'm constantly like deleting social media and getting it because
It's kind of crazy.
it is actually crazy because I have an addictive personality, I would say, but I think that's like fake. I just have like, I will just get addicted to it. So I don't let myself have it because I don't like wasting time on it. And I don't want to be chronically online because if I have social media, that's going to be my number one choice to get dopamine. If I take away that thing, then I'm going to go to something else. Like, I'm not just going to sit there bored. I'm going to go to something else.
Yeah.
I think that's the trap for a lot of people with social media is they're
sure.
like, what am I going to do if I delete reels? Like, what am I going to do with my life? Well, guess what? The human brain, like, you're not just going to sit there in silence if you don't have anything to entertain yourself. You're going to make, oh, this is my name.
Yeah.
You're going to make something to entertain yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or
So-
resort to bad things.
Oh, like substances?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true actually. But I think you have to take that risk. I think just people in this generation, people nowadays are scared and they're scaredy cats because the internet has made people scaredy cats. They're scared of living their lives and they're scared of taking risks. I think deleting social media is a risk, but you have to do it. I just recommend everybody do it for a little bit because also learning how to sit with yourself is so important.
And that's the thing that I need to do because I don't take risks and
Yeah.
I know how to like sit with, like I can be by myself. Like I know how to like sit
But
with myself.
could you be by yourself without a screen?
Yeah, if I have something else to do.
Okay. That's
But-
fair.
Oh.
That was dumb as hell. That was stupid. I just think that social media has made people snowflakes.
Ooh.
But by that, I mean that it has made people snowflakes to life.
Ooh.
Snowflakes to real human experiences.
tell 'em.
Yeah, thanks for saying that.
You're welcome.
Anyways, saving things. So, I think I was kind of going psycho when I thought I couldn't take pictures of things.
That's such like I didn't know you like went through that.
Yeah,
Huh.
that was kind of a psycho. I just go through like little psycho times where I'm like going a little psycho.
You don't say.
So I think that is like not true.
What?
That you can't take pictures of things and you always have to live in the moment.
Yeah.
But I also do think that like whenever I catch myself thinking that I will never, one kind of rule I have for myself is I will never do something because I want to take pictures of it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that to ever be something other than, you could say that this is like that, but this is a video. This is creative.
It's not the same.
It's
It
not
is
the
not
same.
the same at all.
Also, something I will never do is ask you to do a photo shoot.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes.
That's fucking weird. Like, okay, bleep out the name.
Yeah.
No offense.
Yes.
They're cool, but like, she's like always doing photo shoots and you can tell that somebody else took the photo. And I just think it's weird
to have a photo shoot.
I don't like how it looks if you have
No.
one Instagram post and it's just you in various different poses.
Yeah, I
I don't
agree.
like how that looks.
That's weird. I like photo dump.
Where's
Instagram posts.
the glue that you were using? Because I don't want to open a new one.
And I also try not to take that many pictures of myself. Like, I used to, like, put on makeup and then take pictures of myself in my room.
I still do that, but I post it to my story. And I feel like that's also different.
Yeah.
Because it's not permanent. Oops.
Oh, that's true. I think even if it's... I only try to do that once in a while. I mean, sometimes I would do that and I wouldn't even post the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But I would try to take... But it would be, like... Bruh. But it would be, like, oftentimes I would be taking pictures of myself. By myself.
Mm-hmm. Actually, yeah, I don't do that anymore.
I'm really feeling
when
myself.
I was little, I did that. I would get dressed to take pictures.
Me too.
But now I'm just like I normally take pictures like at the end of the day, like when I get home and I'm like chilling.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, I look cute, and then I take pictures
I think it's...
and then I post them because
also-
I like validation, and also I know I said that I posted my story because it's temporary, but I do have a highlight dedicated to like pictures of me, but it's because I don't post pictures of my
It's for the
face.
huzz.
It's for the highs, and I don't post pictures of my face on my posts.
Why not?
I don't know.
I used to be like
Because,
that.
well, here's my reason.
Okay.
Because I don't really have the pictures that people take of me aren't flattering at all. And also, not many people take pictures of me.
I think that you care about the way you look more than me.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe this is something you need to get over, maybe not. But I feel like for me, I think I'm very comfortable with how I look. And I don't look at a picture of myself and say, well, in my head, I might say, damn, I look ugly. But I will never, first of all, this is another rule I kind of have for myself. I will never say that out loud. Because I don't want, if you say to people all the time, like, oh, I look so bad right now, like, oh, I look so bad in that picture, that's showing that you're insecure, and that is not an attractive quality for people to hear from you. So I try not to do that. I'm just like, oh, that's a goofy picture. But I try not to talk badly about myself in front of other people, just period, honestly. I don't do self-deprecation. Because, first of all, I don't think self-deprecating humor is funny to anybody but yourself.
I agree. I hate.
It's not funny at all.
Oh my god.
Not
I
funny
agree.
at
and
all.
it's just uncomfortable because I'm like, how do I respond
like,
to that?
I literally hate myself.
I'm literally so ugly.
I'm literally so ugly because that's, like, literally asking for validation. But also because, oh, fuck. Oh my
What?
god. I just spilled all of the secret.
Boy!
Anyways. What were we talking about? Bruh. We're bad at this.
Oh, this looks like a baby did it. Yours looks like well thought out. Mine is like childish.
I like when you make things because you always make it weird. But that's like a compliment. I was talking about how I look in pictures. I think I just like have gotten over caring about how I look because, but another thing though is that I'm significantly goofier than you, I would say.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm goofier individual outwardly, and I'm okay with that, but I do also understand that that is a little bit less huzz,
Hey, that could also be a contributing factor. That's
Yeah.
okay. That's kind of a fucked up thing to say.
no, it is.
It is fucked up.
And why you get more huzz?
Is because
You get more fake huzz, I get realer huzz.
Ooh. Damn, that
Because
hit
they see you
deep.
on the outside, but people like me for my personality.
Damn. Okay, fuck you. Just kidding. You're right.
No, but that's kind of...
No, you're right.
That's actually true.
Yeah, based.
This is mine, I'm done.
You're done? What?
Yeah, do you like it?
Oh, that's so cute.
That actually
you got
looks
so
really
much
good.
glue on the glass.
Yeah, I did. There it is.
That is super
it's
cute.
cum stains.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh,
Stains.
I'm not. You like this?
Yeah, I like that.
I made a face.
LOL.
I think it's cute. I'm not done yet. Put it on
That's
the
a good
glass,
point.
bruh. Put it on the glass.
Why are you doing Trump?
Not on purpose.
Do you wish that you could post anything? Or do you like having an image?
I like my image right now.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, I think it's toxic to care a lot about your image, but how I care about my
you're more
image isn't
artist-
harmful.
No,
it's not
yeah,
harmful.
I
It's
do agree
fun,
with
and I
that.
really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not stressful. It's just I like creating.
You're artistic.
Yeah, I'm autistic.
But how do you feel about having pictures on your Instagram of people that you don't talk to anymore?
Well, okay, here's my thing. I have removed my posts and like pictures of people that I don't talk anymore on my Instagram. However,
All of them?
honestly, unless the picture is like really good,
Yeah.
or keep this part in. I keep the picture, but I make sure their face isn't in it and I untag them.
Me too. Me too.
That's big because one,
Yes.
I don't want my page connected to them in any way because
Right.
I want it to be known that we are not friends.
Yes.
Because I don't want, like, people that like stalk, I don't want them to be like, oh, so like they're friends.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I'll keep the picture if it looks good.
This is a different question.
Oh.
When you go to like college.
Wait. Oh.
Well, first of all, I want to say that I keep up posts from longer ago than you do.
Yeah.
You took down a lot. I keep them all up because in my mind I'm like, well, people are only going to see those posts if they actually really scroll down, which I feel like most of the time when I see someone with like a huge grid, I'm not going to look through every single post that they have. So that's why I keep them up, because I actually feel like people are less likely to go through all my posts if I do that than if it was less.
And you don't want people to go through your posts?
Well,
Or what is that about?
I actually don't really know, because I think it's kind of fun if people see like how I used to be. But then that's the part of the question where like when we go to college, do you like how much are you going to keep up? Or like from your stories, are you going to like delete all the ones except for this year? Because I feel like we do kind of need a reset. I don't know if
Right.
I want people I don't know if I
All the
want the
stuff from high
huzz
school?
seeing me from high school.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a good, yeah, I have thought about that before and I don't
or
know.
should we just keep up the stuff that's cool now?
Maybe.
But I don't even know if I would think that any of it's cool now.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll know when the time comes.
There's walkie-talkies in here.
I know, I saw that.
We gotta use those later
Yeah, we should.
for something important.
We gotta use those later. When we're on an adventure. This is cool.
Exactly. This is my final show of my portrait collage. So basically what I tried to do is I used a lot of bees and strawberries, and I did a lot of pink and green and yellow, and a little bit of purple was my color scheme, because those are colors that I like, and I wanted to go with kawaii, cutesy vibe. And I think that I did it, and I put a lot of bees on there because my name is Bee, and I put flowers on there, and that's pretty much all I have to say.
Woohoo!
And I did dinosaurs because I like dinosaurs.
Did you ever watch Dinosaur Train?
Of course.
Good.
Didn't you think one of them was hot?
That wasn't me. Something about you is that you don't really have any like fictional crushes on things.
Yes, I
Because
do.
you're very judgmental with people who do.
Well, unless they're humans.
No, even with humans, you're like weird about it. Specifically
what?
anime characters. Yeah, bro.
Like what?
Like
Like that one person that we were talking about the other day that you have a crush on?
Ooh.
Were we talking about Hamza? No. We were talking about Hamza, then we were talking about somebody,
I do have a
a
crush on
fictional
Hamza.
character.
What if he sees this?
from a fictional character from a video game or something that you have a crush on, and you're like, he's a nerd, but I like him anyways.
Oh. Wait, who was
You're
it?
like, I like his
Wait.
personality, I don't like his looks.
Oh, Warren from Life is Strange.
Yeah.
I love Warren.
Was I weird about that? Is that what you're referring to? You said that, and then what are your examples?
I think I remember one time I was at your house and I was showing you edits of like anime characters for some reason.
Oh yeah.
And you were like,
Well,
do you think he's cute? He's fictional anime character.
think-
He's not real. I'm like, let me be happy, bro. I'm just a girl.
I
Let
think
me live.
you and me have really different tastes in men.
Yeah, I like fictional men.
No, you like
I like
you like
Gojo.
baby faces or dads.
Oof.
I said that I like dirty looking men.
I feel like that's worse.
Like they have greasy hair.
Ew.
Show the camera.
I'm not done.
No,
I'm not
be done. We don't have much time to spare.
Then we need to
Finish up
film the
quickly,
outro.
bro.
Well,
Yeah, we
I'm
have to
almost done, bitch. Hold on,
finish.
bitch. Bitch, hold on.
What up, bitch? Sit down, little bitch. Sit down. Be humble.
Oh, sit down.
Okay, that's it.
I'm doing Ariana Grande.
That's copyrighted. They'll
Oh.
sing the rest.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay, show the camera. Give a tour. Tell the significance.
So I like how this looks. This says, ooh, ooh, ah, symbolizing monkeys.
But that's not what monkeys say. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
No, monkeys don't only have one thing that they say. Monkeys only say ooh, ooh, ah, ah. What do you mean ooh, ooh, ah? They're fucking monkeys, bro.
But
There's a little spider because I thought it was cute. Oh my god, please, it's not focusing. It's okay.
it's okay.
I don't. Oh, she likes dinosaurs. Oh fuck, I forgot this was about me. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
And
just
then
the significance. of the
eggplant,
sticker, I don't know.
kawaii eggplant. God, it's not focusing.
It doesn't matter.
Wait,
Wait, thumbnail.
thumbnail. Oh my god.
Okay.
Is that good?
So, I don't know if any of this video made sense. I think we went on a lot of tangents, but I hope you enjoyed this wonderful video today. Love you, homies. Do you have any last words?
Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Hit the comment. Hit the like button. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Like and
This
comment.
is what I want you to do, the like button.
Subscribe.
Okay.
Like for more. Turn that bell on. I'll see you guys next time. I might
Peace
not, but
out.
she will.